Cheers, my thrifting friends. Okay, special treat. It is a Monday and I have the day off from work, and John does too. He took the day off to get his car serviced. There we go. In Connecticut. So we figured, okay, since we're here in Connecticut, let's take a look at what might be happening at the Goodwill in Bloomfield. So we're down in Bloomfield, Connecticut. I have not been at this location in probably 5 years or more. I used to come here a lot, but I haven't come here in a really long time. So hopefully the thrifting angels are here. Hopefully we find some really good stuff. Yeah, it looks great. I haven't been here in a while, and it looks like they've done some upgrades. It looks great. So let's see what they got inside. I can't wait to check it out. I don't know why the mugs drew me in first, but that's where I ended up when I walked in the door. And yeah, look at this. The first thing I pick up is, you don't belong here. You're not a mug. You don't look like the others. I guess that's the eye, right? So I had not been in this Goodwill for a really long time, and what a treat to be here with John. He had the day off with me. So yeah, we decided to adventure out and check out something I just haven't been, a location I haven't been at in a long time. Oh, I love this, but it's a ginger jar. It's missing its top. Too bad. This was pretty. I love these Victorian things, but it didn't have a maker's mark and has no resale value really, so we just left it. But ooh, this blue and white mug is pretty, but it's a huge mug. I don't drink a cup of coffee this huge. I kind of make myself a second cup. I don't go for a first big one. I thought these were old at first, but yeah, they were. I was trying to slip out a smaller plate to see the back stamp, but I had to end up turning over the whole huge heavy thing. Yeah, not old. It's just a very good quality brand though. Unfortunately, it was missing most of the dinner plates. Is this Limoges? Oh my goodness. Could I be so lucky to find a Limoges soup tureen? That would be wonderful. Ooh, is it Limoges? Let's see. Ooh, that would be great. No, it's not. I think it says Germany or Austria on it. What a shame. Boy, it had me fooled. I was really hoping. What? Another milk glass pitcher? This is hilarious. $5.99, even cheaper. You don't know how many years I looked for these things, and now all of a sudden I get two. I have a plan for that. All right. I see this Mexican, I think it's called Talera. I don't know the right words. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but I don't know. I left it because I don't have good luck selling that type of stuff. Also, Temptations. I don't have good luck selling that either, but I know it's very popular. I mean, they still sell it on QVC, but it's definitely collectible, but I never have any luck selling it. I have about 5 pieces in my store right now, and I can't seem to move them. So I don't know. Is the hype real? Do you guys have any luck with Temptations, or do you collect it yourself? I don't know. I have no idea. I keep wanting to give it a chance, but then it sits in my store forever. $1.99 for that pitcher. I thought it was a hobbyist piece of pottery. I'm not sure exactly if that was a teapot or a coffee pot. Not sure. This was such a cute little frog, but I searched. I looked for his mate, but I couldn't find him. What a cute little set that would have been, but I couldn't find him. It was just 1/2 of a salt and pepper shaker set. This was unusual. I was just looking at the back stamp. I kind of regret not getting that Viking mug. I actually looked it up. It actually did have some value to it. I kind of messed up a little bit. He would have been a great Christmas item, I think. I don't know. I messed up. Anyway, it was this blue and white set that I was interested in. Oh, I love it. It looks like it's probably Japanese. Very beautiful. Such an elegant little teacup set. I loved it. More pottery. Definitely a hobbyist piece. This did not have a price on it, but I can tell you they charged me $1.99 when I brought it up to the register, and that's an awesome price for beautiful hobbyist pieces. Yep, put that right in the cart for sure. This I debated back and forth. I had it in my cart for a while. You'll see other shots of it in my cart, and I ended up putting it back. It actually, It's from Threshold. It was $15 in Target, and it was actually the half off color of yellow. So I'm gonna take a walk over and show you that. But see, half off, yellow and red. And so it would have been half off. It would have been $2. But for some reason, I just put it back. I don't know. You just got to go with how you feel about something sometimes. And it felt quite honestly ugly. So that's why I put it back. This was some nice modern artwork, but I don't have good luck just selling that kind of stuff. But this is what I want. I love this. This is really my style. So if I were to describe, it's kind of like dark Victorian or dark floral. I not only love it in like home decor pieces, I love it in clothing. Like I love wearing dark floral clothing, like a black with a floral print design on it. I don't know what it is about dark florals, but I love it. Boy, did they have some pottery in this place. They had lots of it. And the prices were awesome. They were all like $1.99. Fantastic prices. So I did leave that piece. I didn't like the color combination on it. And then this, I was looking to see what the branding was. I was hoping it was like Yankee Candle or something, but it wasn't. Ooh, I love trinket boxes. This one's really sweet, but it didn't have a back stamp, so I left it. It was $3.99. It would have been half off. It was a red color, so it would have been half off. But this elephant teapot is something I definitely could sell in my store. It's modern. It's sweet. $1.99. Perfect. I'm going to take that for sure. It just appeals to a wide audience. People who collect elephants. It's got like a youthful appearance to it. People who just like to collect teapots. It's got a wide appeal. This modern piece also got my eye. I have seen this brand before. It does sell for good money. It's a beautiful stoneware mixing bowl. It's nice and neutral. So you can see I still have that Target thing in my cart. I ended up putting it back, but I did buy the mixing bowl for sure. What a lovely set. I think this might be Nippon, but I couldn't get a look at the back stamp because they had so much tape all over everything. And the price, $14.99. That was the highest priced item that I saw in this Goodwill. For some odd reason, these Nippon cups and saucers, they had priced pretty high. I was surprised because they only had a few pieces of it. So I don't know why it was so expensive. This made in Mexico plate was stunning. If you collect celestial pieces, it was only $5.99. I mean, if you collect, there you go. There's the Mexico mark. If you collect celestial pieces, this would have been perfect for you. I thought it was so beautiful. I went through a time where I had lots of celestial stuff. It was really big in the early 2000s, that kind of design. This was pretty, but it was too much for me to resell. And I usually don't get linens unless they're new. They have to be new in the packaging because I do not have time to be laundering things prior to reselling them. So I left it, but it was pretty. Hoping to find some artwork. Unfortunately, I did not. I was looking at that for the frame, but it was very light. So I definitely checked out all of their artwork. These starfishes were pretty, but very modern. And definitely out of season, and I try not to store too much off season. This one caught my eye. It was pretty, but it was very light. Now I can see why. It wasn't really a frame. They were just kind of like, yeah, it was light. It was modern. They had a lot of modern pieces. I will say, I was happy to see so many modern things because I do resell modern things as well. And I want to keep a balance in my store. I don't want to have too much vintage, not enough modern, or the other way around. I do try to keep a balance. This was actually a trivet. They had it in their artwork area, but I instantly recognized it as a tile trivet. It was only $1.99. That was actually a really good price for that. And it was really pretty. They did not have a big furniture section, and the pieces they had were really overpriced. So I would say that's the only negative thing about this location that I could say was the furniture was few and very, 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 very pricey. So that one was $59.99. It needed a lot of refinishing work. This one was $99.90. It's $100. This was $100. I will say this, it was a super high quality piece, and you can tell because the drawers just pulled out with no resistance. They were like very smooth, but it definitely needed a lot of refinishing work. I will say this though, I really loved the brass pulls on it. I would not have changed them. I would have definitely, if I were refinishing this piece, I would have kept those brass pulls. They were gorgeous. All right, I did see more toys in here, but this one was $19.99, and you could see it still had its antique booth or flea market booth pricing, $120. Yeah, it's just a testament that there's really not a big market for this stuff. And this was the wooden piece I saw as well. This was $5.99. It was probably in the same antique mall booth as the horse. They probably were donated together. So yeah, it's funny when you see the antique booth people donate their stuff, and the Goodwill just leaves the prices on them. So you can see what they were trying to get for them. It's kind of funny. All right, what I'm really trying to look at are these mixing bowls and hoping that they're a good brand. They are Crate and Barrel, which isn't a bad brand, but they had chips on them. I was looking at each piece. I also could not find the price, but that bowl right there, that red one, had a chip on it. So when I couldn't easily find the price, I just put them back and thought, nope, I'm going to leave those. All right, this piece of glass is catching my eye. It's modern. It's gorgeous. Oh, I love it. I love the color. Look, it still has the Marshall's tag on it. They want $3.99. That is totally reasonable for a beautiful contemporary glass piece. So I am definitely grabbing that. All right, my cart is full. I am done shopping. Let's go to the checkout and yeah, get home and let's take a look at my haul. All right, you guys. Well, I did amazing in here. We got a full cart of pottery and glass. That is amazing. I'm gonna turn you guys around. Super happy with what I got. Super happy. Wow, I haven't been here a really long time. They had some really good stuff in here. It was really quiet too. For once, I didn't have anxiety with picker competition. I mean, lately I've been going to places where, I mean, I'm surrounded by people trying to do the same thing. You know, they're trying to get into it, which is fine. It's totally cool. But this place was empty. So if you're looking for a peaceful shopping experience on a Monday, I recommend the Bloomfield Goodwill. They had some beautiful things. Hi friends. All right, well, it's been a few days since John and I had our day off. We went to Connecticut on Monday. He had to get some service on his car, so we decided to combine it with a thrift trip because we both really love thrifting, and went to the Bloomfield Goodwill. I have not been there in a really long time. I used to work in Bloomfield. Fun fact, I used to go there all the time. This was before I was a reseller. I worked full-time in the corporate world, manufacturing. So I had a technical position. So yeah, anyway, I hadn't been there in a long time. I knew exactly where I was though. All the old memories came back, and yeah, it was great. They had some beautiful things. So I picked up this glass bowl. This looks like, I don't know, whatever I find online, I'll put right here, but it was $3.99. I will say, Bloomfield, Connecticut. So if you're one of my subscribers, excuse me, and you're in this area, it's worth the drive to go to Bloomfield if you're coming from the north. So if you're coming from like the Massachusetts area or you're around, the Enfield Goodwill is more than 3 times the price on similar items than the Bloomfield Goodwill. And that's surprising to me because Bloomfield is like right next to West Hartford and Hartford. It's just like, to me, it's a much more affluent area, and I'm surprised. So yeah, pleasantly surprised. So I got this, like, it's got like an opalescent, it's a ruffled pink glass with like a white opalescent top. What a beautiful piece. I have not cleaned this yet. So she's not in her shining complete, she has to be cleaned up. The back of it has some like schmutz on it, but it's definitely just schmutz. And yeah, so I cannot wait to soak her in some warm soapy water, get her all brilliant and shiny again, and bring her into the store. And at $3.99, I think that's an awesome deal. And I grabbed this. This was my first find. All right, still in the collectible glass, and just a testament to the pricing comment I just made, I found another milk glass pitcher. I love this. So the one I found at Savers, I paid $7.99 for in the Western Mass area. This one was in Bloomfield, Connecticut, and they had it at $5.99. So yeah, I mean, I hope I'm not giving away somebody's like secret treasure trove of getting, good stuff to resell, but I'm going to add Bloomfield Goodwill to my regular list of places I visit because the pricing was amazing. It was awesome. So anyway, I know I already have one of these. I just thrifted one just last week after years of looking for these things. That's okay. I'm going to keep this one too because I have a total inspiration for my holiday table. Let's see if we can both do it together. I want to put one of these pictures on each side. I have a very long rectangular table, and I have a huge holly bush outside here on the side of my house. I think I want to fill them with greenery and holly leaves on each side, and then maybe use the three milk glass candlestick holders that I just thrifted, maybe like in the middle, kind of make like a long, I don't know. It's going to be beautiful though, but I'm definitely going to use this as a pair with the rest of my pieces. I think it's beautiful. I've been looking for really larger, substantial milk glass pieces specifically for setting my table, and I've just come across a whole bunch of them. And at $5.99, I was totally thrilled to find this, and I threw it right in my cart. This collectible glass piece was absolutely stunning. It's totally modern. It was from Marshall's. They have a $3.99 price tag on it. I don't know how much it was originally at Marshall's. I suppose I could, well, the whole thing's coming off. The whole tag just slipped right off. So I suppose I can peel this away and see what Marshall's was trying to get for this. Oh, Marshall's was trying to get $15.99. So that's okay. Who knows how many years ago? I'm sure now the prices would be way more than that for pieces like this and Marshall's. But anyway, I just thought I sell modern things, very cool artistic modern things. I loved the white glass down the middle of it. And it's so tall. If someone has like a contemporary vibe going on, this would be an amazing addition to that. Funny, I live in a contemporary home, so I have like these big cathedral ceilings and angles and all these angled windows, and it's crazy. So this is really the type of thing that would look amazing in my own home, even though I don't decorate it contemporary. This is a contemporary piece, and I could totally see it in someone else's contemporary setting. It would look amazing. But yeah, so I grabbed this one, and I love it. I love it. I can't wait to have this for sale in the store for sure. All right, speaking of newer and contemporary things, I'm always picking up anything I can find that's new in the packaging. And I found this sheet set. It's Hotel Park Avenue. It's a queen. It's a queen sheet set. And they had it for, what did I pay for this? Oh, all right. I paid $4.99 for this sheet set. So that is a bargain. I made sure that all the pieces were in it. John and I unzipped it right when we were in there to make sure that all the different, the flat sheet, the fitted sheet, the pillowcases are all in it. So it's just a modern, practical piece. These things sell very fast in my store. If I can offer them for under $10, people grab this stuff all the time because, as we all know, the cost of any type of home good has gone way up. So I'll be having that in my store right away. Really practical piece. I'm sure someone's going to be able to use it. And then another modern piece, but I thought it was so charming and pretty, and the price was right. It was only $1.99, and it's this like elephant teapot. I really love this. This is so whimsical. For those of you who drink tea out there, what a whimsical piece. And they actually did tape the cover on it. I don't know if it's the type of teapot that has the strainer holes. Those are the kind I really love. No, it's not. It's just an open. So if you put loose leaf tea in it, you would have to strain it as you pour it because it doesn't have the little filter holes at the spout. But that's okay. Who cares? A lot of people just use tea bags. Yeah. So I thought this was really cute. Only $1.99 and a super cute, whimsical piece. So I'll have this in the store this week. And lastly, the third modern piece that I picked up was this really nice mixing bowl. It's from the brand, I think it says Danica Heirloom. if I find it online, I'll put it right there. I have seen these before. They're not cheap. They're definitely not cheap. They're like a stoneware mixing bowl. I'm sure it came in a set, but this is probably like the medium size. It was the only one that I found, but it was $1.99. So it didn't even have a price on it. I remember now. I went up to the register and I said, well, this didn't have a price. And she goes, oh, it would be $1.99. I'm like, oh my God, of course. Yeah, that's an awesome deal. So it's a really nice modern mixing bowl, you know, very natural, neutral colors. This kind of stuff sells super fast in my store. So I'm going to bring this in and put it for sale right away. I also did find some really cool artsy pottery pieces. These are awesome. So the first thing I found was this really heavy handmade like vase, super artistic, very cool. It is signed by whoever the artist was. You can see the signature, but it weighs a ton. I mean, this thing is really heavy, and I grabbed it for $3.99. Yeah, I got it for $3.99. So yeah, it's a really interesting piece. I don't know. I mean, it's obviously a hobbyist piece, but I just thought it was so organic looking and I like the color. It was really interesting. So for $3.99, why not, right? I mean, let's see how we can do with that in the store. And then this next piece, again, I am getting so lucky with pottery lately. So lucky. Look at this piece. It's $1.99. Yeah. $1.99. I'm like, what? This is gorgeous. I love this piece. This is beautiful. Look at this beautiful, beautiful hobbyist piece. Let's see, is it signed? Yeah, it's got, somebody put their initials on it. Looks like the initials are right there. But what a gorgeous piece. I love the outside of it. It looks like they're kind of like leaves with a texture and that beautiful sea green. Then the inside is this blue. I mean, it's gorgeous. The other pottery bowl that I showed you guys, I don't think it was last video, maybe the video before. I already sold that in my store. I sold that like the week I put it for sale in my store. Somebody bought that immediately and loved it. So I guess I'll put this one where that one was in the display. I mean, this is really beautiful. It was only $1.99. I cannot believe how good the Thrifting Angels were to me regarding this piece. I absolutely love it. And then the last piece of pottery, sorry for, all my stuff is on the floor here, that I grabbed was another little hobbyist piece, super cute. Oh, this was the other one that had no price on it. And she said $1.99. It's this like sea green with a nice little, you know, carved in design. It's all glazed on the inside as well. And then it is signed by the artist in the back. But I love these pottery hobbyist pieces. I absolutely love them. I've said it a million times on my channel. They're super expensive if you get them in any kind of, you know, festival or any kind of art fair or something like that. These are so, and rightfully so. These are really expensive directly from the artist. But if you can find them thrifting, what a gorgeous, gorgeous pair. Maybe these are even from the same person's collection that donated them. Who knows? But they're gorgeous, very collectible, and yeah, I can't wait to display these in the store. They're going to look amazing. All right, so another big modern piece that I found. This one I did pay more for. I did pay $9 for this one, but it's such a large piece, and it's in awesome condition. It's a two-tiered tray display. I mean, these are super popular. You can buy these, you know, HomeSense, TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Walmart, Target, but they're almost always priced upwards of, you know, like $20, somewhere in that, between 25, 20. I suppose Hobby Lobby probably carries these too. But yeah, I figured why not? Let's give this a shot in the store. With Christmas coming, a lot of people buy these and utilize them for, you know, like entertaining displays where they'll have their like napkins, maybe even a couple small serving dishes, you know, napkins, maybe cutlery, something like that. Or they just make a really beautiful holiday display with vintage holiday porcelain pieces, maybe, you know, like salt, pepper shakers, little vases that are holiday themed. And yeah, people use them to put like beautiful crocheted doilies in, and like teapots and little teacups and things like that. So anyway, they're super desirable. I loved it. This was like a brand new Lovely item. And you know what? This one is pretty substantial, large enough where you could even use this maybe in a small bathroom, like in the corner on the floor, and you could put towels in it. I think it would look excellent like that. I would totally use that like this. So grab that for $9. And yeah, the last piece I got is this plate. I thought it was really, really beautiful. This is right up my alley, Victorian, dark. I loved it. It's not, I don't think it's that old. It's by, looks like it says Raymond Walter, something like that. Anyway, this is the back stamp on it. And I did pay $5.99 for it. So I thought that was fair. It was a really beautiful plate. If I can find it, I'll put it right there online. But I just loved the color, the black. This is totally my vibe. I don't really have a space for it. I really don't. I mean, I'm looking around my house and it's like I don't have a space for it, but if I did, I would love to keep this. I don't know, maybe I could use it in a tablescape or something like that, but I hate to let it go because it really is my vibe, because I love black glass or painted black glass with these beautiful floral designs on it and the gold ridge. It just looks so elegant and rich. I do love it, but maybe if I can't find a spot for it, I'll bring it into the store, but I had to grab it because I really loved it and I thought it was really pretty. John and I are back home. We are going to plant our bulbs right now. So today's what, October 26th or 7th? One of those 2 days. It's October 26th or 27th. So it's the perfect time to plant your bulbs. You don't want to wait too long. They need probably like what, 6 weeks for root growth. Oh, look at our dogs are waiting for us. Hear that? Our puppies are waiting. So we're going to plant these in our garden bed and hope that they come up really nice next spring. But all right, let me switch you around and let's go take a look at what's going on back here. Oh, thank you. Are you playful? Are you playful? Yeah. Arrgh. Oh boy. Oh, everybody's playful. All right, back to business. Okay, so if you guys have been watching us, you know that you watched the semi-torture John went through to get this really huge ornamental grass that we had out. And now we're going to plant our bulbs. So well, let's get to it. So we're going to plant the lilies in the back. So these 2 bags right here are the 2 lilies, and those are going to go towards the back. And what we're going to use is this. We have these grow boxes that we did tomatoes in. We're going to use the soil out of these grow boxes to amend what's there, because it's not the best. You can see it's a pretty heavy compacted, I guess we'd call that clay soil for the most part. Even with it being amended over the years, you can see it's just like a really clay soil, and bulbs hate clay soil mostly in general. So yeah, we're going to amend it with the potting soil from the grow boxes. Are we ready for our first bag?
Sure.
Okay, here you go. You guys watched our last video. I had fun planting the pink grape hyacinths with John's mom. We planted them right next to their house, and she's really looking forward to those coming up in the spring, as am I. We do have a little bag of those for ourselves. I think it's this bag right here. These are the little pink grape hyacinths from the other company. And these are the all the bulbs we got from John. Looks like Sheplers. So hopefully these naturalize. I don't know if they will, if they'll multiply on their own. But we're going to start off with 10 and see how they do. So we don't use like a bulb. I know that you can buy the bulb diggers. They have like a handle, and you just try to push down into the soil, almost like a cookie cutter, but it's like a tube. And we don't use that because our soil is so compacted. It would be very difficult to do a hole. We have to shovel up a hole. What's up?
Do you want any crocus in that area too? Like when we plant an area, do you want to put just a few crocus in there so that they just come up?
Yeah, that'd be pretty at the feet.
Everywhere.
Yeah. All right, that sounds pretty. That's nice. I like that idea. Yeah, so we're going to plant the crocus in with the lilies, so the crocus will come up first and kind of be something there. Oh, Miss Mina, I have to be involved in everything. What is going on? Is this a game? What are the rules of this game? She loves to play. Oh, little girl. Don't get dirty. No. Mina. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good girl. Mina. Mina. Yeah, we don't want that. Now, are you going to put that amended soil on the very top, or are you going to put it before you put that on? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll hold that. It's really heavy. Yeah, I drug it over with the wheels because there's wheels, but... All right, so what's that being amended with?
Gypsum.
Gypsum. All right, we've decided that this is a little too moist,
Well,
dense.
if you want your clay soil to get better, you need gypsum.
So this is what it looks like. This is what he just used. Garden gypsum. Organic garden gypsum. And I know it seems like a lot, but if you're going to make the investment into nice bulbs, you don't want to be just putting them in a situation where they might not grow well, because you want them to do well, right? So that's why he's amending this. I think this should be enough for hopefully all the bulbs we're going to plant here. Meaning this soil mixture that he's making right here. Hopefully this is enough to cover up everything that we're going to be doing. We'll just keep adding to it as we dig another hole. All right, so it's actually a couple days later, and we decided to put a little bit of mulch on the bed. So we definitely planted all the bulbs. They're all here, planted in this bed. But we just got home from work, so it's supposed to rain like tonight into tomorrow. So we figured, okay, let's just get this mulch put down, just as a reminder, we planted all the bulbs and then we amended the soil with this garden gypsum. And we have lilies in here, crocus, allium, and some daffodils, or narcissus, I think it is, or whatever it is, daffodils, some fancy daffodils. So we planted quite a bit. I'm really, really, really excited about these coming up in the spring. So yeah, I'm just waiting for John. He went to get a pair of gloves and he's going to open this up and he's going to spread it out over this newly planted bulb bed. Just want to give you a perspective. It's a super dreary day. It has been dreary here in New England for like a bunch of days. But yeah, this is what we're doing. I know I'm all still dressed up from work, but yeah, we're going to put down the mulch, and we're not going to do too much because that soil is already kind of wet. It holds moisture. So we're just trying to, because you're supposed to plant bulbs below the frost line. So the mulch is just going to sort of protect it from getting too cold so that the bulbs don't freeze, if that makes any sense. So we're not going to like put it on super, one bag is plenty. One bag is plenty enough to cover this area. So yeah, that would be the last step in planting bulbs if you're going to be doing it. And now's the time. If you live in basically what zone would be considered now to plant bulbs? Like anybody in zone like 3, 4, 5, maybe parts of 6?
I think you're late for 3 and 4.
Okay, so it's too late for 3 and 4, but if you're in zone 5 like us, yeah, 5 and maybe 6. Now's the time, because they need a certain number of weeks to grow their roots. That's why it's too late for 3 and 4, because there's not enough weeks left of above freezing for the roots to take hold and grow a little bit of roots. So yeah, we're doing it right at the end, because this is October 28th as I'm filming this. So it's like the last, probably the last week. You shouldn't plant them too much after this, because they need at least 4 to 6 weeks to put down some roots. So, all right, well, that's our whole planting segment. Hopefully you guys planted your bulbs too. Bulbs are a lot of fun. It's something to look forward to. And in the spring, we're going to have a whole new flower bed here. There's going to be all types of bulbs. It'll be something to look forward to all winter long. All right, well, that was everything I have for you guys today. It was not a huge haul, which is totally fine. It'd be big enough for me. I got pieces for myself. I got pieces for the store, and yeah, it was totally worth the trip. Again, I was at the Bloomfield Goodwill. I think their prices are awesome, much, much lower compared to the Enfield Goodwill. So if you're gonna be going to one or the other, they're only 20 minutes apart. So it's totally worth it to check out the Bloomfield one. And it was quiet and peaceful. And yeah, I had a really lovely shopping time with my husband. And yeah, that's everything I have for you. And please subscribe if you like my content. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. And I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.